A flash of emerald, then red, then gone. Wings cut the air. Unreal. CGI vibes. Except it's real. In the forests of Mexico, color moves faster than your eyes can track. Fragments everywhere, no explanation. From misty cloud forests to sunburned wetlands, these birds bend reality. Beaks shaped wrong, tails too perfect, faces that look rendered, not evolved. Pause, breathe. This isn't about beauty alone. It's about survival, deception, and nature pushing design past common sense, on purpose. So what happens when evolution stops being subtle and starts showing off? One last wing beat, hovering in impossible color, unanswered. Something moves in the fog, not flying, gliding. A green blur stalls midair, red chest, endless tail. Pause, rewind. That wasn't real, except it was. The resplendent quetzal looks like a bird designed by someone who ignored restraint. Metallic green that shifts with the light, a chest the color of fresh paint. And those tail feathers, ridiculously long, dragging behind like a formal train nobody asked for. Fragmented silhouette, wrong proportions, yet here it is. Daily life is less glamorous. Cold cloud forests, constant damp, food that fights back. The quetzal lives on fruit that ripens unpredictably, so meals are a gamble. Every day. No seed cracking, no tearing, just waiting, watching, missing lunch again. And mating? Awkward. Those extravagant tail feathers aren't aerodynamic. They're a liability. Every turn costs energy. Every escape is delayed. But that's the point. Survival flexing against excess. If you can live like this, you've already won. Here's the twist. The quetzal refuses captivity. Stress shuts it down. Heart first, then everything else. A bird too delicate for cages, too stubborn to compromise. Pause, let that sit. Somewhere deeper in the forest, another shape waits. Stranger, less forgiving. Stillness, then a blink. A bird appears already posing, motionless, smug, perfectly framed. No takeoff, no warning, just there, like it spawned. The elegant trogon looks custom-built for a photo shoot it never agreed to. Green back, red belly, white chest band, clean lines, no gradients. It's the kind of color blocking designers argue about for hours. Fragment, balanced, infuriatingly neat, like it knows. But daily life, minimal effort, maximum judgment. This bird doesn't chase food. It waits, perched in shade, watching insects and fruit drift into bad decisions. Short flights only. Energy conservation taken personally. Why work harder when gravity already does half the job? Pause, then comes romance. No dances, no gifts. Just presence. The trogon nests in old tree cavities. Dark, cramped, unpaid rent vibes. Courtship is quiet, mutual, almost bored. If this were dating advice, it would be attractive, then stop talking. Here's the payoff. Those weak feet, almost useless. Trogons can't walk or hop properly. Once perched, they're committed. Bathroom breaks, optional. Dignity, questionable. Biology doesn't care, so it waits, perfectly still, betting everything on patience. Somewhere nearby, another bird refuses to wait at all. Louder, messier. Pink explodes across the sky, not subtle pink, highlighter pink. Wings out, legs trailing. It looks like a flamingo that made questionable life choices. Mid-air, unapologetic. The roseate spoonbill is impossible to take seriously. Bubblegum feathers, bald greenish head. And that bill, flat, wide, spoon-shaped, like it lost a bet. Fragment, awkward, visually loud, nature with the volume cranked. Daily survival is basically blind faith. This bird doesn't see its food. It wades through murky water, swinging that spoon side to side, hoping. Fish touches bill, snap. That's it. No aiming, no planning, just vibes. Imagine grocery shopping by waving your arm and trusting physics. Pause. And the color? Not genetics alone. It's diet. Shrimp pigments stain the feathers over time. Eat wrong, fade fast. Miss meals, go pale. This bird's entire aesthetic depends on consistent seafood intake, like a lifestyle influencer held hostage by crustaceans. Here's the payoff. Despite the chaos, it works. Efficient, relentless. That ridiculous spoon outperforms precision hunters in cloudy water. Biology laughing at logic again. So it keeps sweeping, side to side. Pink against brown wetlands. Confident. Somewhere nearby, another bird hides its strangeness better until it opens its mouth. Heavy footsteps. Leaves shift. Something large moves through the forest like it pays rent here. No rush, no panic. Just confidence. Solid, grounded. The great curassow looks like a bird that opted out of flight culture. Big body, glossy black feathers, curled crest like a permanent eyebrow raise. The male looks formal. The female, camouflaged, serious, all business. Fragmented contrast, deliberate. Daily life is slow economics. This bird walks, a lot. Fruit drops, inspect. Seeds, crush. Insects, optional. Flying is reserved for emergencies only. Short bursts, loud wings, immediate regret. It's less soaring freedom and more stairs were a mistake. Pause. Social life is traditional. Pairs form, bonds stick. No flashy dances, no dramatic performances. Just consistency, shared territory, quiet cooperation. In a forest full of show-offs, this one survives by refusing spectacle, by being dependable. Here's the payoff. That size? It scares predators without trying. That calm? It saves energy. The curassow doesn't need to look unreal. Its advantage is stability. Evolution sometimes chooses patience over fireworks. It disappears back into shadow. Heavy, controlled. And somewhere above, another bird ignores subtlety entirely, its beak announcing itself first. A branch snaps, then color detonates. Neon green, electric blue. A beak so large it arrives before the bird does. Pause, blink. Your brain hasn't finished loading it yet. The keel-billed toucan looks like a cartoon that escaped quality control. That beak, oversized, rainbow-striped, completely unreasonable. It feels heavy. It looks impractical. And somehow, it's mostly hollow. Fragment. Optical lie. Nature trolling you on purpose. Daily life is chaos management. Fruit is the main goal. Grab, toss, swallow whole. Precision optional. That beak doubles as an air conditioning unit. Blood flow dumping heat so the toucan doesn't cook itself in tropical humidity. Fashion meets HVAC, breathe. Social life, loud, messy, group living with constant yelling. These birds communicate like coworkers who never mute themselves. Calls echo. Arguments escalate. Silence is suspicious, yet cooperation happens. Food shared, danger flagged. It's disorder with benefits. Here's the payoff. That ridiculous beak, it lets the toucan reach fruit on branches too weak to land on. No competition, no risk. Just lean out, steal lunch, retreat. It hops back, bill glowing against green leaves. And deeper in the trees, something smaller prepares to dance. Fast, flashy, relentless. Nightfall, and something watches. Still, unblinking, a shape on the mangrove edge that doesn't hunt, yet. The silence stretches. Too long. Then you see the bill, wide, deep, boat-shaped, like a shovel bolted onto a face. Pause. That's not subtle. The boat-billed heron looks unfinished. Big head, massive bill. Eyes tuned for darkness. Proportions off, on purpose. By day it naps, hunched and unimpressed. By night, everything changes. Fragment. Switch flipped. Predator online. This bird doesn't stab fish like other herons. It listens, literally. That oversized bill amplifies sound. Ripples, splashes, mistakes. In total darkness, it snaps shut on movement you never saw. Tax season for amphibians. No warning, No mercy, breathe. Life is slow, waiting punctuated by sudden violence. Stand still. Longer, longer. Muscles burning. Then, strike. Success or nothing. There's no plan B. Hunger doesn't care about effort. Here's the payoff. That absurd bill lets it hunt where vision fails. Muddy water. Black mangroves. Night so thick it feels solid. While others sleep, this one dominates an empty niche, quietly. It swallows, resets, and the swamp exhales. Somewhere nearby, something smaller is about to move impossibly fast, like gravity forgot its job. A blur pops off the branch, lands somewhere else, no wing beat you can hear. Just a snap, like fingers in a quiet room. Pause, rewind. Gravity just got disrespected. The white-collared mannequin is small, polite-looking, black body, clean white collar, nothing flashy until it moves. Then physics files a complaint. Fragment, blink speed hops, sideways, backward, up, no warm-up. Daily life is basically waiting for romance. Food is easy, bugs, fruit, whatever's around. The real work happens on a carefully cleared dance floor. Yes, cleared. The male removes leaves by hand, obsessively. Imagine preparing your apartment for a date that lasts 3 seconds. Breathe. Then the show starts. Rapid fire jumps between saplings. Wing snaps made by specialized feathers slamming together. Pop, pop, pop. The female watches. Silently. Judging. Hard. One mistake, one sloppy landing, and she's gone. Awkward silence. Taxes level pain. Here's the payoff. Those insane moves aren't just showmanship. They prove muscle control, balance, and reaction time. Traits tied directly to survival. If you can break the laws of motion, you probably won't get eaten today. The forest goes still again, dance floor empty. Somewhere close, another bird will choose a very different strategy, walking on water like it's no big deal. Water ripples, and then footsteps on the surface. Not a splash, not a sink. Just a bird strolling across lily pads like this is normal. Pause. It isn't. The northern jacana looks delicate until you notice the feet. Absurdly long toes. Spider legs spread. Each step distributes weight so perfectly the plant barely flinches. Fragment. Physics negotiated. Terms accepted. Daily life is floating real estate. Jacanas patrol wetlands, tiptoeing across leaves that would dump anything heavier straight into the drink. Insects are plucked, snails are snatched, all while standing on vegetation that panics under pressure. Breathe. Now the twist, roles reversed. The female runs the show. Bigger, louder, territorial. She collects males like side projects. Each male gets eggs and responsibility. He incubates. He raises the chicks. She moves on. Dating, but make it hostile takeover. Here's the payoff. Those ridiculous toes don't just walk on water, they protect the kids. Chicks scatter across floating plants at the first hint of danger, each one supported by a living bridge of leaves. Predators hesitate. Opportunity closes. The jacana pauses, balanced, smug. Water calm again, and somewhere nearby a tail swings like a metronome. Blue arcs cutting air with surgical patience. A tail swings back and forth. Slow, deliberate, like a hypnotist warming up. Pause. Your eyes lock in whether you want them to or not. The turquoise-browed motmot looks calm to the point of arrogance. Green body, cinnamon belly, that bright blue eyebrow, painted on with confidence. And then there's the tail. Long, bare shaft, 2 dangling feathers at the end, like punctuation marks evolution forgot to erase. Fragment, stylized, suspicious. Daily life is quiet calculation. Perch, watch, drop. Insects don't see the strike coming because the motmot barely moves. Energy saved, precision favored. The forest hums, this bird edits it down to silence. Breathe. But the tail? That's the flex. During courtship, it swings like a pendulum. Not fast, not flashy, just unavoidable. Females track it instinctively. The stripped feathers reduce drag, exaggerating motion, attention without effort. It's biological clickbait. Here's the payoff. That odd tail isn't a mistake. It's self-modified. Young motmots chew off sections of their own tail feathers to create the shape. No injury, no drama, just customization. Nature letting the bird finish the design. The tail slows, stops. Forest resets, and somewhere nearby, a wing hum deepens, vibrating air itself, impatient, electric. A low hum builds, not loud, dense. The air thickens. Then purple flashes past your face like a dropped jewel with an engine. Pause. Did that just happen? The violet saberwing is a hummingbird that forgot it was supposed to be small. Broad wings, thick body, deep violet feathers that flip to black when the light shifts. Fragment. Heavy-looking, yet airborne, against expectations. Daily life is metabolic debt. This bird burns fuel like it owes money. Hover. Feed. Hover again. Miss a flower, problem, miss several, emergency. Every second is a transaction. Nectar in, energy out. No savings account. Breathe. Territory disputes are personal. The saberwing doesn't chase rivals politely. It bullies, dive bombs. Owns patches of forest like a bouncer who never smiles. Smaller hummingbirds don't argue. They leave, immediately. Rent just went up. Here's the payoff. Those wide wings create a deeper wing beat. Audible, intimidating. Predators hesitate. Competitors scatter. Size in a world of speed becomes leverage. Evolution didn't make it prettier, it made it louder. The hum fades into distance. Air settles. And somewhere close, another bird swings a different kind of tail. Longer, bluer, almost ceremonial. A shadow drops, stops mid-branch. Stillness again. Then just the tail moves, slow, side to side. Like a clock that knows you're watching. Pause, don't blink. The blue-crowned motmot wears confidence differently. Green body melting into leaves. A clean blue cap like a calm warning light. And that tail, same strange racket shape, same dangling punctuation, only heavier, more deliberate. Fragment, less show, more control. Daily life runs on patience. This bird hunts from a perch, barely shifting its weight. Insects pass, lizards freeze, frogs make mistakes. The strike is sudden, over before the forest updates what happened. Energy saved, precision rewarded. Breathe. Courtship skips the chaos. No frantic displays, no speed trials. Just the tail. Swinging, measured, hypnotic. Females don't rush decisions here. They watch endurance, timing, confidence that doesn't beg for attention, awkward silence, weaponized. Here's the payoff. That tail isn't just for romance. It works as a decoy. Predators fixate on the moving tip, miss the body, wrong target, fatal math error. The motmot stays. The threat leaves empty. The tail slows, rests. Leaves exhale. And somewhere deeper a voice erupts. Loud, messy, impossible to ignore. Like a forest alarm clock that never learned restraint. The forest detonates at dawn. Not with beauty, noise, loud, repetitive, slightly unhinged. It's not singing. It's complaining, aggressively. Meet the plain chachalaca, brown, chunky. Visually, fine. This bird looks like it was assembled from spare parts and approved without notes. Fragment. Nothing screams unreal until it opens its mouth. Pause. Daily life is a group project that no one prepared for. Chachalacas move in gangs, hopping through trees, eating fruit like it's a shared office snack budget. Coordination is loose. Landings are sloppy. Flight exists, but only in short, panic-fueled bursts that end in loud regret. Breathe. And the sound. Oh, the sound. These birds announce everything. Arrival, departure, mild inconvenience, someone else existing. The call echoes like a car alarm arguing with another car alarm. Predators don't sneak up. Everyone hears everyone all the time. Subtlety has left the chat. Here's the payoff. That noise, it works. Group vigilance, confusion. No single target. Predators hesitate. Too many moving parts. Too much chaos. The chachalaca survives by being impossible to ignore. It crashes into another branch, shouting victory. The forest vibrates, and somewhere near the waterline, a shape freezes, taller, quieter, watching with ancient patience. Nothing moves, which is the problem. A tall shape stands at the river's edge, frozen so completely the water forgets it's there. Pause. This is not calm. This is intent. The bare-throated tiger heron looks carved out of shadow. Striped neck, heavy bill, bare skin glowing faintly against feathers that melt into reeds. Fragment. Camouflage turned predatory. No decoration wasted. Daily life is restraint. Hours of stillness. Muscles locked. Eyes tracking ripples that mean everything. Fish drift closer. Frogs miscalculate. One step too far, and the heron explodes forward. Strike. Clamp. Silence returns. Breathe. Unlike flashy herons, this one hunts alone. No colonies, no social noise. Solitude sharpens focus. It waits through heat, rain, mosquitoes, like a monk who chose violence as a career path. Missed strike. Reset. Hunger is patient. Here's the payoff. That striping isn't for beauty. It breaks up the outline while the bird sways gently with the plants. Prey sees motion, but never a body. By the time recognition arrives, math is already wrong. The heron swallows, throat stretching. Water settles again, and somewhere deeper in the canopy, green wings will soon ignite. Military precision, red flashes, chaos barely contained. The sky tears open with sound. Raw, metallic, impossible to ignore. Green bodies slice past in formation. Red flashes on their faces like warning lights. Pause. This isn't decoration, it's intent. The military macaw looks disciplined. Mostly green, clean lines. Then, bam, scarlet forehead, blue wing edges, eyes locked forward. Fragment. Less carnival, more uniform. Like evolution issued a dress code. Daily life is loud coordination. These birds don't do quiet. They fly long distances between feeding and nesting sites, shouting the entire way. Constant check-ins. You there? Still there? Silence means danger. Noise means control. Breathe. Food is work. Hard seeds. Tough fruit. Beaks built like bolt cutters. Crack. Twist. Win. Cliffside nests add risk. Steep drops. No second chances. Chicks wait in stone cavities while parents commute like exhausted logistics managers. Here's the payoff. That noise? It forges unity. Flocks react instantly. Predators can't isolate one bird without facing all of them. Collective defense wrapped in green feathers. Chaos with structure. The flock banks, wings flashing. Echoes fade off rock walls. And somewhere near still water, something impossible floats. Quiet, mirrored, breaking rules without sound. The river looks empty until it isn't. A shape glides forward without ripples, perfectly mirrored below, like the water forgot which side is real. Pause. This feels staged. The sun grebe doesn't announce itself. Slim body, sharp bill, subtle striping that dissolves into reflection. Fragment. Half bird, half illusion. You don't see it so much as notice something's wrong with the water. Daily life is quiet precision. Slow swimming, sudden dives, fish vanish, insects disappear, no splashing, no chase, just control. The sun grebe moves like it's allergic to attention. Breathe. Then comes the part that breaks brains. Parenting. The male carries the chicks. Literally. Each baby tucks under a wing into hidden skin pockets. Out of sight, out of danger. He swims like nothing's there. Imagine commuting with infants zipped into your jacket, while predators watch. Awkward silence. Weaponized. Here's the payoff. When threatened, the male dives with the chick still hidden. Gone. No fleeing babies, no chaos, just water closing over an empty surface. Predators guess. Guess wrong. The river smooths out again. Reflection restored, and you're left staring at calm water, wondering how many rules just quietly failed. The colors fade, but the feeling doesn't. Tales that shouldn't exist. Beaks that ignore physics. Lives built on excess, silence, noise. Contradiction after contradiction. Somehow stable, fragment, unsettling. These birds weren't accidents. They're proof that evolution experiments in public, sometimes loud, sometimes invisible, sometimes beautiful enough to distract you from how strange the rules have become. Pause, breathe. And that's the unease. If nature can bend reality this far in one country, how much have we already missed elsewhere? The forest settles, water smooths out, wings vanish into green. Nothing is moving now, which means something always is.